Shikimori is not just disappointing is what I have to say about the anime adaptation of Shikimori is not just a cutie. Now, sitting at a meager 6.94 on my anime list, I can absolutely see why it would be rated so poorly. As someone who has read a bit of the manga, I expected much more out of this anime adaptation. And what we got was even less than a mediocre, run-of-the-mill, generic, slice-of-life anime that did no justice to the manga at all. I don't know why and who chose this, but the brightness and saturation was turned up to a freaking 15. Now, the manga starts off pretty strong with getting into the joke how Izumi is a klutz and Shikimori, his girlfriend, does save him from time to time. And in his eyes, Shikimori is scarily cool. Whereas the anime does lead up to that point where it first starts off in the manga, it does take a few minutes, which honestly just didn't hook me in right away. The manga does it perfectly in showing the relationship between Shikimori and Izumi, where the anime is kind of a cringe fest. Another thing that the anime really lacks is showing how Shikimori is cool and even sometimes scary and intimidating Shikimori can be. If you go to episode 1 at 11:46, you can see Shikimori give an intimidating and scary look to her fellow classmates for bullying Izumi, basically saying that he doesn't deserve Shikimori and he's just gonna bring misfortune to her. And this anime does remind me a little bit of Tonikawa, except that it's like a worse version, and the romance is honestly cringy. And I love a romance anime, but even with all the negativity that I have towards this anime and that I really think they dropped the ball because I was looking forward to this anime, the animation, I have to say, is very good and fluid. Like in episode 1 at 20:30, you can see that a sign is falling down towards Izumi because, you know, his bad luck, and Shikimori kicks it out of the way. That animation is so dang good, and her fluid kick that was animated quite gorgeously probably had more budget than the entire last 2 seasons of Seven Deadly Sins. And one thing that really kills me inside as somebody who really does enjoy the manga is the fact that Shikimori did not get portrayed well at all, and she had no chance of winning Best Girl of the Year. And I was saying quite a few months before the anime come out that Shikimori was 100% going to be best girl. She is like the ideal girlfriend. And sadly, yeah, they just did not do a good job whatsoever. They just did Shikimori so dirty, and I'm still upset about to this day. But don't worry, Shikimori will always be best girl in my heart, even if the anime did suck. They dropped the ball completely, and it did not get the adaptation it truly deserved. So what do you all think of the anime adaptation of Shikimori is Not Just a Cutie? Let me know in the comments below.